when do franchisees succeed and when do they fail? Again, that I know it
Yeah.
depends, but in basic terms, you'll succeed.
Yeah. My experience, because I think one of the, and this is another misconception people have. They think, look, you're either a business owner, you're either cut out for it or not, right? You have to have that fire in the belly. You don't. Most of my clients are what I would call accidental entrepreneurs, where, hey, corporate America let me down, so I need to find something else. And it's overly simplistic, but it's true. If you follow the system, the roadmap, you're going to get predictable results. So the thing that's often said about franchising, it's simple, but it's not easy. It's simple. Where people can go off the rails is where they overcomplicate it, or they start to say, "I know better than the I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do my own thing." Like they get into it, and then they're not innovating. They're just going off the reservation completely, and or they don't put in the effort, or something happens, but they have a pretty high rate of success. If you look at the FDD for most of these franchises, they have to publish, here's a list of all our franchisees and anybody who's left the system. The people that are in the system versus people left, it's 80-20, 90-10. So most franchises I see, tend to do well. Any client I've ever worked with that has followed that roadmap has typically gotten the results they wanted. And in the few instances where I've had clients that weren't successful, if they're honest with themselves, and they usually are, and they're honest with me, hey, I didn't do what I was supposed to do.